know if I can or not. Should I even address Mr. Winters? Should I?
Uh,
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
Mr.
go ahead.
Winters is the one you're questioning, Miss Price.
Okay.
I would advise that you read him his rights.
Thank you, sir. As an inexperienced detective, I wouldn't have known to do that.
Just make it sure, Miss Price. You know, there's nothing wrong with double checking.
Mr. Winters, I'm sure you're well aware of your rights, but it is a formality. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to multiple attorneys. If you cannot afford one, they'll be appointed to you free of charge by
Get
the
him out of
state
here.
if available. Do you understand your rights, sir?
I do, ma'am.
I'm not going to ask if you would like legal representation on the account of this already here. Do you wish to continue speaking with us today?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sure.
Okay, Mr. Winters, I literally just detained you and brought you down here to ask you a couple of questions about your day. Um, it's my understanding that you may have possibly been witness to something or may have some information that might could help me out, sir. I was just wondering if you could kind of run me through your morning.
Um, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm inclined not to believe all of that. From what I've heard, I'm the suspect in a murder. I'd like to. Well, I believe I had the right
I
to
don't know.
be told that from the beginning.
I, I'm not arresting you with anything, sir. I'm just asking you some questions. Just trying to figure out, maybe if you saw something or knew something.
Are there any direct questions, Miss Price?
Any direct questions? I was just trying to, ascertain, a little bit of what happened with Mr. Winters today. What time did you get to work, Mr. Winters? Eastern Standard Time this morning.
Oh. Uh,
Go ahead.
I literally have to think that one through. I have no idea what time this standard.
Okay. Okay. Well, you do recall being at work this morning, though,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
correct?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That was
How
about
did you get to work?
I actually woke up at work. I fell asleep in the office.
You woke up at work, you fell asleep in the office. Did you have any vehicles there in case you needed to run some
Uh,
errands or
Not until about an hour later when it started to get busy.
about an hour later you had a vehicle? What kind of vehicle did you have an hour later?
I went and grabbed my own personal vehicle, my LG RH8.
Your LG, LG? I don't know how you pronounce it.
Everyone pronounced it different.
RH8. Okay. And then after you grabbed that, you went back to work for a little bit.
Yes.
Did you make a lot of car sales today?
No. Today's been really quiet. I've mostly been doing administration.
Been really
behind the
quiet.
scenes.
So there wasn't a lot of people, business, or
There
traffic
was
through
a
there?
few. There was a few people, but it was mostly just people loitering.
A few people loitering. Anybody in particular stand out? Anybody causing any
Mm,
problems or anything?
so it was mostly
You
the
don't have to
usual
answer
crowd.
that.
I don't know. It was just the usual crowd.
Just the
Like
usual crowd.
Chris, Abel.
Chris and Abel.
Yeah, Chris Cupid and Abel Sampson. They came in to ask about new cars that we were getting.
Okay. So, did you just stay there the entire time, or did you, go out and get lunch or anything?
I have all the food I need in the office or in my car. I carry extra water bottles in case.
Buy extra water
I
bottles.
left at one point in order to change.
703,
I left
Dustin Parks just reported here.
My work. Let's change back into what I'm wearing now, actually.
Okay, wait. Can you repeat that? My radio is going off.
Yeah, I changed at one point to put on a suit for what could have, because someone was looking to buy a car and I went up simple, but in the end they didn't and just left, so I went and changed again.
Have you sold any vehicles to any members of the Davis gang today?
Not today, but I did last night.
Okay, last night. What about Mr. Richter, Mr. Frederick Richter? I understand he's been unblacklisted.
I've
since May
personally
1st
not
again.
sold him any vehicles. Any vehicles he's recently bought would have been from Timmy himself.
Okay. All right, so it was pretty quiet there. What were you wearing when you first got to work?
I was wearing my... Which suit was it? The lilac one. Very briefly.
The lilac suit.
Yeah, it was the like a lilac coloured shirt with a blue blazer. No tie. I changed out of it because it's what I've fallen asleep in and it smelled.
Okay, so you woke up. Did you change before or after you got your car?
I changed after I got the car. I got the car as I was changing.
Okay, so you woke up there. You were wearing your work clothes from yesterday.
Mhm.
You went and got your car, and you changed into a suit because you were gonna make a car sale.
No, I changed into sort of casual at the time.
Okay, so you were hanging out there casually.
Then later changed into the suit when needed. Because it was so quiet, we don't usually make sales so early in the morning. So I'm free to just get on with the work.
Okay, okay. And then when somebody did come to purchase a vehicle, you
I asked Chris to have a conversation with him. I rushed off to change quick. He was happy to oblige. Then I came back.
and you came back. You made the sale. Who did you sell the vehicle to?
As I previously stated, regrettably I didn't. The person, she wasn't interested.
Oh, she wasn't interested.
No,
Did you get her identification?
no, I didn't. In the end.
Is that required? I just, for personal note, do you need a driver's license to purchase a vehicle?
Actually, the state law doesn't state that you need a license in order to purchase a vehicle. You can purchase a vehicle, but you just cannot legally drive the vehicle you've purchased. Someone else has to drive the vehicle for you.
Okay, so it was a
And
female
so
that
I
was
don't usually
tipping.
ask for IDs until it comes to test drives or the final
Do you remember
purchase.
what she looked like?
She was just pretty smart.
Dressed pretty smart. Had you ever seen her before?
I honestly no. First time I bumped into her. No distinction in her voice, so I couldn't really point her out if I saw her again. Yeah, I meet a lot of people, so.
But then she seemingly changed her mind, so she didn't purchase a car.
She was concerned about the price in the end, so. She said she'd have a think
That
about
usually
it.
gets people.
Yeah, it's the price that gets people.
And then it was kind of quiet again. Did you
Yeah.
just hang around there doing paperwork or something like that?
Yeah. and
Maybe just chit chatting
conversations
with the
those that
loiterers.
just popped in, see what, yeah,
Okay.
a couple of people popped in and see what was going on.
So you just hung out there pretty much the whole time until you left to
Yeah.
change into what you're wearing now?
Yep. After that, I just went off duty.
Okay, you went off. Were you on duty when I stopped by and brought you down
I
here?
had just signed on briefly, but I decided that I just didn't want to hang around, so I went back off duty almost immediately.
Okay, so the only times that you left PDM today would be when you were going to change from your old work clothes into your casual clothing, and then when the female came to purchase a vehicle, you went and changed to your suit, and then the only other time you left was when you changed to what you're wearing now.
There was an incident earlier today where someone ended up in the ocean and Chris wanted help finding a boat, so I went out to help him rescue Mr. Gropnik, I believe his name was.
Rotneck?
He'd been stranded down by the docks after trying to rent a car.
Oh, wow.
Apparently the overlords decided that wasn't for him.
I don't know if I'm familiar with a Mr. Rotneck.
I'm not familiar with him myself, that's just the name that Chris gave me.
Okay. Do you remember when Mr. Cube called you for that assistance? Was that before or after the car sale that didn't go through?
That was like the last thing that I did.
So
I
that-
on
that
my
was
way,
after.
I was on my way back to PDM from the clothing store. At that
Oh,
point.
that was after you changed into this.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I went to change and I came back just to sign off, and he called me to ask for my help.
Why didn't Mr. Cube? I guess you wouldn't know why Mr. Cube didn't call for the police or 911.
I mean, I guess as good as mine. I mean, yeah, Chris is the sort of person who contacts the police last.
Okay. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I do appreciate your cooperation. Do you need any food or water, real quick?
I'm all good, thank you, though, Miss Price.
Okay. Give me one.